Orientation is locked. I'm working on it. I guess it locks wherever you. Good morning, everybody. Maybe it'll stay put. Little different spot today. Let's see. I'm trying to get comments on my tablet so I can see them better because it's hard to see them on the phone. Hello and welcome to Fiber Floozie in the She Shed Live number 8, I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's number 8. I was looking down because I put the please say hello if you're here so I can see you. If not, that's okay. Good morning, Cheryl. My friend Cheryl is from Colorado. How are you? Morning, Miguel. I was good morning. It's Danny. How are you? I really wanted to use my new camera this morning. However, it uses the Wi-Fi, which in this house is not very stable, and I'm good. I'm good this morning. I'm very sore today. I had quite the workout. We'll get to that in a little bit. 10 minutes now. It's humid. Yeah. Miguel, we had a sprinkling last night about 10, I think. And that was it. Hey, Brenda. Nice to see you. Half my face? What you talking about? I got my I'm still wearing my sloth jammies today. Oh, that's not what you meant to say. Okay. Yes, it's mostly done. I'm still rearranging in here. So, took my walk yesterday and the older dog, I give her those pills, what are they called? The glucosamine, chondroitin mixture, Cosequin, I think is what this one's called for dogs. Anyway, the other day after our walk, I wound up having to trim her nails. Um, oh, cool. I hope Karen comes. She's been here before. And because she stumbles and stumbles and she stumbles, and we were trying to figure out what was going on, whether it was stickers or what was going on with her feet. Her nails were super long. Because she's older, she's not going around on her own. She goes with me on the walks. but not really walking around much. Most of the time she's just laying, sleeping. And so she's not wearing them down. So I laid her down on that back porch and I nipped every one of them and got them all. And yesterday I thought, well, we'll go down and out and go to down the hill to the well house instead of up the hill at the end, right? And then we'll go up onto the top ridge and it'll be flat. So we went, headed out down there, and I wasn't even going to walk because it was really chilly yesterday. Y'all still with me? Looks like you are. And hello, everyone. If you're watching this back live, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up. It helps a lot. So we took off. We got down to the well house and she decided we're going straight. She never even looked to see what the rest of us were doing. Me, Duke, the cats. We're going straight. Okay, so straight, I haven't showed you guys yet. That goes up along the cow trail, up along the edge and by the spring, and then it goes down to the tank, pond, whatever y'all want to call it, onto the west side. And that's like up on a ridge, you know. So we're climbing, we're going over all of the deadfall trees. We're hiking. She decided that's the way we're going. Never look behind her. Come on, y'all, we're going this way. I was like, okay, we'll go that way. Good morning. Hey, it's a Dawn's World. Nice to see you. We get down there, and where the spring flows through, it's like a little creek, and it goes down into the tank for overflow, you know. And that was all marshy because the cows go down there, of course, and now they've got their feed in there and they've mushed it. And I'm looking at her. She comes back because I'm walking along the edge of this thing, looking for the closest way to go over. Hey, good morning. There's Carrie. How are you, hon? Good to see you. That's my youngest daughter. You're up and at 'em this morning. So she decides we're going that way. So I stop at that little creek and I'm like, girl, I don't know if I can get over this. She watches me go back and forth and back and forth. And instead of carrying on, she waits. She was so funny. She was like, I'm going to make sure she gets over this. So I finally had to get a board that was laying there, put it on top and just step on the board and then step over. And then she's like, okay, now she goes. She was totally in charge of this walk yesterday. I'm talking about Eridan. I missed what? I did. Well, I took Mr. Fiber out to eat last night. Hey, there's HD. How are you? I'm using my cup, got my water. And what was your big announcement? You're going to try pom-poms? Oh, I mean, she was in charge. And we went all the way around the tank, all the way up and across to the other side, the east side, went down into the meadow behind the gravel pit, down into the gravel pit and through the wash, and back out and up the east side of the tank and across the top back to the well house, and had to come up that hill after all. No, you haven't met Kevin. Maybe you have talked to him, haven't you? Haven't you talked to Kevin? I knew it. I guessed it. It was pom-poms. That's funny. I guessed it. I guessed it. It's a pom-pom pattern. You're not going to do the pom-poms, are you? Oh, HD is knitting and made a hat, working on knitting top using mini stitches like eyelets and etc. Isn't it addicting? I know it takes longer, but it's still addicting and so much fun. I bet Louise was excited, Miguel. That's funny. Oh, I also called you a traitor. That's funny. That's funny. I know I don't want to sound conceited, but Miguel and I are going into the Louise's live on Friday. Hello, bless this home with love. Hello. Yeah, all in good fun. It's always we tease Louise and everybody teases each other in that because we all very good sports. Okay, go to Amber's Yarn Shop on Etsy, Brenda. Amber's Yarn Shop on Etsy. And I did a video a couple days ago, Amber's Yarn Shop and Crystal Skies hand dyed, and all the links are down below. HD, how'd you break your knitting needle? So you were pulling too hard. You know, I have been very lucky. I've only broken one knitting needle because I sat on it. Patty, which Patty's here? Hi, Patty. Patty Wheat is here. Good to see you. Cherie is here. Good morning. I haven't mailed your magazine yet. Sorry. Still doing more pumpkin orders. I'm so happy for you. You're getting those orders, though. That is so cool. I'm going to work on some slips. So, a while back, I don't know if any of you follow Penny from Pen Leanne's Creations. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. What the heck? I have this coming from the center and this coming from the outside, but it's attached. I'm cutting it. It's just cotton yarn. I'm cutting it. Make it easy. Okay, honey, go study. I love you. I appreciate you coming in here. And I'm not on my other because I couldn't be close to the um, I couldn't be close enough to the wireless for it to work. It just wasn't. So I'll have to try a different day in a different spot. No, I'm going to knit a slip. Going to knit a slip. So this is going to be Pen Leanne Creations talked about making soap slips. Now you could crochet it too. Hello, Katrina. Carrie is in almost in her very last semester. She's right at the end of nursing school. I'm so proud of her. No, no, not that kind of slip, Miguel. Not under your skirt. Mm-mm. It wouldn't cover much, this one. So you just do about, I don't know, I'll figure it out here in a second. How are they hidden? What's hidden? Who has what hidden? Yeah, it did that on mine, on the tablet. But I'm showing 12 up here in the room and 9 thumbs. I know, it just went completely down one day. It was like, oh no. Totally threw some people off. Oh, the study group. She's in some study groups. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 20. I think that'll work. Thank you, Cheryl. Cut them off their live. Good grief. I know, just like poof, you disappear. Hey, there's Crystal, Ricola, Crochet Corner. Nice to see you this morning. So I did 20 stitches, and now I'm just going to knit, knit, knit until I get, this wide and cast it off. Y'all are probably not going to be able to see my hands. Oh, you missed your live because of that too. I was telling Miguel, I said, of course it's not working. I just posted 2 videos. So are you talking about going back to where you made your mistake? We call that tinking back. Tink is knit spelled backwards. So when you tink back, you pick up one leg of the stitch and let the other one drop. And I would do that if you were on the same row where the mistake is. If not, you can always go to the next, make your turn, and when you come across to it, you can pull the stitch up onto the needle at that point. Did I break it? Felt like I did. It was like all hell broke loose that day. Everybody was like, what's going on? I can't see your videos. And it was just, using some stitches, it's going away. So you're putting your yarn forward or back in such a way that when you come back around, it's making a hole. Premium, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. I was in the live this morning with Kim of Affordably Crafty and Ginger, Yarn Geek. And I really like that idea of making the little sacks for an advent calendar. Oh, you're boiling fresh eggs. So, you know, Miguel, I cannot eat regular white eggs. I have to eat brown eggs because there's an enzyme or something in those eggs that upset my stomach. You were up early then. Yeah, I was talking about Drop Stitches HD. But what you're talking about, I'm wondering if that's a yarn over that you did. Uh, that you did, that you had the yarn in a different position. Okay, so now you have to have the rooster for them to be laying. Am I right on that? Now, I've got some magazines here that I did in my haul. Do you guys want to see them? Okay, well, it's common for it to look a little wonky until everything has stretched out to what it's going to be, and possibly after you block it. So if you're doing those on purpose. Okay, Denise, nice that you're here. Thanks for letting us know. So they don't need the rooster in order to be layers. They will lay anyway. Because I was unsure about that, whether I wanted to get roosters when I get chickens. Okay, so he would be the fertilizer, so you'd actually have to keep them apart then. So I won't need a rooster. That's nice. Well, hello, OMG. OM Granny Square. Oh, great. That's great. Appreciate it. Ursula, nice to see you. They will lay without it. Okay. So he kind of helps protect the ladies then, Abner. Oh, y'all, I downloaded the newest pattern from, and I wish I had just done this in black and white because she likes all the pictures in her patterns. But this is from Expression Fiber Arts, and this was the freebie on Friday. It's called Sugar Blush. It's crochet. And it does have different sections. Uses a G hook. And of course her yarn is gorgeous. So when you see it done, this is done in a sport weight, her luster sport weight. So of course it's gorgeous yarn. But I was looking for a pattern, you know, like a more up-to-date that what they're doing now with the crochet patterns. So and this was free. This was the free pattern for Friday, and I was still able to access it today. And it, like again I said, it's called Sugar Blush. Sugar Blush. Now she has several free patterns if you go to Expression Fiber Arts. I think it might be because this says chain 5, skip the first chain, single crochet in each across. There's an SCBLO, single crochet back loop only. Look at me and it's morning. That's what it looks like, Miguel. And you repeat row 2 and 3 until the shawl is as large as you like. Very, very, very easy. It says there's a sample of construction. Hold on, OMG. I'm a looking. Oh, I have plenty of yarn. I'm good. Where does it friggin' say? I don't see where it says how much you need. Two. It's 2 in sport weight. And she's using her own yarn, so I'd have to go look and see how many yards that is. It's a shawl. I could find some more. I do not know why she did not put that in there, so I guess you have to go. Most of the patterns on her website are going to be made using her yarn. So it looks like you can make it as large as you want to, but it is a, you look at this one here, it's a fairly large project, but it's a shawl. What, Denny? Oh, you're talking roosters again. So I think what Miguel is saying is that, and she has an example here of some more that you, if you want to do them. She's got 3 more down here that are pretty. Yeah, you did not like doing that virus shawl. I'm sorry. I'd like to do one day just to say I did it, you know? Okay, do we want to look at the granny squares or the Simply Crochet. Hi Helen, nice to see you. Hey, there's Mare, Runaway Needle Red. Good to see you this morning. Simply Crochet is a great magazine. I do like it, but it confuses me. I have a hard time with some of the patterns because I know with the UK terms and all that stuff, it just confuses me some. I have dyslexia, so I tend to switch things around automatically, and it's a struggle when you're using different terms. Yes, there are projects. Okay, I'm loving this sweater on the front, and I love it in the white. Hey, Lori. Absolutely. Live jumping is good. That's when we get our work done. Patterns, ideas, yarn, inspiration, techniques, natural style, new techniques and classic stitches, granny squares, beautiful boho. There's an octopus in socks. Here's a big, big picture of him. This one is number 100. I never could find the date on this one, but all it says is that it's number 100. Issue 100. Display until 28th of October. So this one came out in October, I guess. I know. That's what I'm talking about with some of the stitches that are being combined these days. They're more modern looking. So things have changed, but you're going to have to be willing to use a smaller hook. Okay, here's a blanket called Eastern Promise. So I'm guessing it's like India, that kind of thing. Very pretty colors. Next issue would be available. Okay. Let me see if that's in here. Is that in the front or the back? Talking about missing. If you subscribe to it, you only pay $3.84 an issue. I don't see it. Sorry. Later. 3-page. Okay, I'll look in just a minute. Okay, so now there's a cover for a pot and a table runner. Woo! Don't care for this one? If you do, I'm not going to hold it against you. The little stool is cute. If you have a stool like that and you want something for it. But this, yeah, I'm not feeling it. It could be, Cheryl. I'll get there. Okay. So it looks like they're doing a lot of surface work. Like the top of that. And this is a boho issue also. They did it again. Oh, that was the inspiration picture. Ugh. I can't with that. So this is called a soctopus. Okay. Soctopus. It's a cool idea, but I wouldn't wear it in the jacket. That's the soctopus. He's wearing socks. And they attached, did you see that? They attached a little crochet hook. So funny. How do you find a little crochet hook like that? Kim was saying you cut them. Like take a Tunisian and cut it in two. So the interview in this one is with somebody named Emma of Lulu Loves, and she does vintage romance and staying true to your style. A portable pocket that you use a jeans pocket for. Be great for anybody who has saved a whole bunch of those for some sort of a project, mainly sewing. This is pretty. Okay, they're using the Sheep Cheese Katona, which is 100% cotton. I don't know how many. Those are only 25 grams each, and you're going to use 3 of them. So 150 grams. 75 grams. It's called Tangerine Dream. Speaking of slip stitches, HD, if you're still here, that's what it kind of looks like. Old jeans for crocheting blankets and lining. I love that. Yeah. That's a nice. I like your idea of using that for lining, because I have, my mother-in-law was a quilter, and she was making, they were a pot holder, because she was working at the museum here, the county museum, and she made pot holders with Texas on it, and she used that jean material, so I have a box of it. So for liner, I like that idea. The light has come on. Okay, we're doing a crochet along, but what light? Yeah, give Miguel says he gives the eggs shells back to his hens, and I cannot remember what the okay, so this is blanket stitch. That's another good idea. OMG Granny says she uses the denim to make a tablecloth and then crochet a border around it. So you probably use the blanket stitch on that. Here's that sweater. They're calling it Natural Beauty. I'm wondering if this is crochet thread. It's a Rowan design. With the digestion, yes. What cow are we doing, Denny? I'm lost. So they use Rowan cotton cashmere. So it's an 85 cotton, 15 cashmere in the color linen. And that is a 50 gram. And then they used a Rowan Creative linen, which is a 50 linen, 50 cotton. And a 4mm or USG hook. But I don't know if it's a, I'm guessing it's either a 2 or 3. Hi, Teresa. So here's a jumper for Joy. It's a colored jumper. The thing is, they always use such pretty colors. And this looks like a simple construction. I don't know. It's raglan style, which means you have to attach it. No, it's just stiffer to work with. Linen is, it's just stiffer on the outset, but then it relaxes. Oh yeah, so you guys, I have been eating the mayo, using the mayo that I have in the fridge because I thought, oh, it's totally fine for my diet. It has sugar in it. So the jumper was in a DK weight. So this is something about, okay, we chat to KHUCCAY, Cook K, Master Amigurumi Designer. So they're calling it a good read. It's called Sweet Crochet Friends. Here's them all worked up. Add a little bit of either vinegar or maybe some mustard. And that's the book. It's Simply Crochet Magazine. I believe it's from October, and it's issue 100. The one with this lady in the sweater. So these are, oh, here's a sweater, very retro, very bright and loud. Okay, so sugar-free Thousand Island and avocado to make a dressing. I picked up some dressings the other day. They were called Primal Kitchen. I went to Natural Grocers. I was so excited because I got tomato sauce, sugar-free tomato sauce. And I got Green Goddess, something that's kind of like an Italian. And the Green Goddess was really soury. So I thought, well, I may just use that as a marinade. Hey, there's Crochet Every Day with Judy. How are you? So glad you came in. But I think those dressings are avocado oil based. Here is a pennant pleaser. Now, I would be most likely to use this without the baubles. And it would be good for hanging in your yarn room to put your special stitch markers on. Okay, Judy. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate it. So here's a granny blanket. They're using King Cole DK in 3 balls of 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, 2 balls of 1, 2 colors, and 1 ball of 2 colors with glasses. It's a granny. Hey, Freaky Geek. My grannies are long gone, but it looks like a granny and a grandpa. See, they use such pretty colors, don't they? Pretty colors. That one's really fun. Someday when I have time to do all of the things, yeah? All the things. Teresa, I know you would do it because, girl, you do them squares like nobody else. All hail the Granny Square. So this is another good read article in here. They have lots of those this time. This is a fairly good sized book. Look at all those. Sweet tea, doesn't it just light you up? Oh, was, there might have been hearts in there too. There was. Okay, hold on, I'll show you this picture. I'm going back. There was hearts, but there's also faces. Scraps, yeah. But they didn't use scraps. I know, someday. Looks like they lined this one. It's a tote. Looks like they lined it. I didn't see the grandpa at first, Freaky, when I looked at that one. Oh. This is a negative space project, guys, on this tote. So you do some bobbles, okay, and then that shape in the center where you see the lining is a negative space thing, open work. That's interesting. Just any material. But I think that they use something like you could use a canvas if you want to. I'm looking. It's not really saying. Yeah, it's a peaker. It's a peaker. So here's mellow yellow, mixing plain stripes with lace. They're using drops bell, which is 50 cotton, 30 viscose linen, 50-gram balls, 2 of dandelion, and 1 of jeans. So 150 grams, 4mm hook. You know, and in this picture, what strikes me, it's very important to wear a scarf to be warm, as long as you let your belly button show. You gotta wear the sweater, you gotta wear the scarf if your belly button's showing. Donna, good morning. Hello from Utah. Is it a pretty day? It's windy here. And if y'all have not entered the giveaway yet, I'm pulling the winner on Tuesday for the Hank of Donna's yarn. Donna is Crystal Sky's hand dyed. Are y'all podcasting today? Do I need to get off here? The winter might fall apart. Well, we have wind today, so it has traveled south. Anybody have a Dotson? You too, Freaky. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yes, Donna and her daughter Amber have Hurley's hand dyed on YouTube. 11 MD Mountain Time. I don't know what time that is. That's at noon. That's noon Central. Okay. Because I don't want to cut in. I want to, because we were on for quite a while that day, I guess, when we came over your way. I'm doing my best to get Donna and Amber's numbers up. I want to get them to 1,000, y'all. We need to spread the word as many places as you can, and please, please call them out, because they have been hard working, and they still have not gotten up on their numbers. So okay, so in an hour, yes. Anyway, I was talking about the Dotson. This is a pillow. He's cute. He's got a flappy ear and pom-poms on him. He's got a little bell around his neck, and then stripes on the back with buttons. Okay, so OMG Square is going to try for 7 p.m. What time is it where you are, OMG? Hurley's hand dyed. HURLEY apostrophe S HNDDYED. Oh, it is 7 o'clock where you are now. Okay. Awesome. New subscriber. We're trying to get as many as we can. There's an article in here about, yay, the secret to neat stripes. So they're talking about your edges and how to change color. Close to the end of this book. Next issue, on sale August. I was wrong. This one, oh, you didn't see because you came in later, but it's the Simply Crochet. And evidently it's the July issue, but it's issue 100. Too funny. You're welcome. I think so too, because you know I went in on Petra from Petra's Happy Place, and she did a question about, and I want to do one too before anybody leaves. I want to do a giveaway for this live. This is just the live. This is just people who are here, and I want to pick somebody. And hold on, I'm gonna show you what I got. Anybody like homespun? Okay, Miguel, I'll see you later at Jan's, I hope. So I would say if there's anybody who does not like homespun, just say, don't answer. That way you don't get entered. But this is what I have. Aunt Sue gave me all of this pink, and it would make a beautiful baby blanket, but I don't have time. There's 6 and 3, so there's 9 of them. And then I have this random, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. I have 2 in these colors. And then these here. So that's one of them. And then next week, tune back in, because next week I'm going to give away the baby yarn. So I have lots of baby yarn. And I have a whole nother one in there. So well, this is your chance. Dawn's World, she likes it. She's still here listening too. Okay, here, I'm going to give y'all a second before I tell you, but if you were paying attention, how many was that? Go. Okay, Denny. Not yet. Keep guessing. Not yet. Denise. Denise got it. I hope that was fair. Anyway, there are 17. Congratulations, Denise. I don't think I kept your address because a lot of times I don't, just for reasons that I don't care to. I don't want to mix it up and be sending your information to somebody. I know, I saw that, Cheryl. I was like, oh, it was close. But we'll do it again next week. But I have baby yarn. So fiberflooziecrafts@gmail.com. And also, I wanted to be sure and mention that I'm changing the groups. So we have a Fiber Floozie group on Facebook, and I have a page for my business, which is called The Essential Blossom. So here's what's going on. I cannot use essential oils anymore. What? Nope. Hi, Lisa. So my business page is going to change to Fiber Floozie Crafts, along with my website, and everything across the board is going to change to Fiber Floozie Crafts. So that's just who I'll be now, is Fiber Floozie Crafts. No more of the Essential Blossom. I'm going to slowly sell off as much of my essential oils as I can. I know, and I miss them so much. I really, I had the one that I used all the time, which was for the breathing and stuff. I miss it so much. It made me feel so good when I was doing that. But it blocks the guaifenesin that I'm taking, just because it's a natural oil. And the guaifenesin is the protocol that I'm on for the fibromyalgia. So you just have to weigh it. Absolutely. If you just know Fiber Floozie, you can find it. Usually it'll come up. Lavender for you. I'll remember. Lavender for you. Okay. I put a deal here so that I could make notes. Well, I will get you all some prices when I get down to it. I've got that craft fair that's coming up in December, and I want to sell off as much as I can locally. And so for making soaps, if you're doing a fairly cold process, meaning you're going to heat it up, you're going to heat up the ingredients, and then you're going to let it cool back down just a little, enough that you can mix it and put your essential oils in there that way, yes, any products are good for that. However, if you wanted to mix everything and heat everything at the same time, it will do you no good. You'll be wasting your money with your oils. You will lose all the scent and all the benefits. Now, I'm not going to lose my knowledge. The knowledge of essential oils is there. I just can't use them. And I can mix them. I will be able to continue to mix them. I just won't be acquiring anymore. And I'm going to give as many that I can to my girls because they both use them. And whatever they want out of my collection, they're going to get. And then whatever's left, I'm going to start slowly getting rid of. Yes, you can put the lavender oil on the temple. You can also put it on remember where the soft spot was on the top of the head? It's just right at it, just before the crown, I believe, right in there. That's another spot. Yeah, there's going to be giveaways. Y'all don't look at my messy cabinet back there. Ooh, that is bad. That's the one that we can close the doors. I got to get a glove. Can't touch them. So I have all of these that are the rollers. These are headache rollers. I'm selling these for $12. They have peppermint, rosemary, and I forget. This is my Magic Unicorn Drops. This is for hemorrhoids. It uses cypress oil. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments. This is my Skin You're In. This is the one that has the skincare oil in it for rashes or itches or whatever. The Skin You're In is $16. The Magic Unicorn is $12.50. These are rock bottom prices. I may have to slash it when I go to the craft fair if they don't sell. Yes, I know. I will do that too. I understand. Yes. And then I have the bottles of the oils. So like this one is your Odor Be Gone, $17.50. This is, you can use this in your laundry. You can use this for diffusing, whatever. This one is citronella, lemongrass, cedarwood, lavender, rosemary, and tea tree. They're all in here, like, gotta look for a different one. This is lavender. The lavender is $14.50. So these are 10 millimeter bottles, and I specifically did that because I wanted to make my oils affordable. And the 15 millimeter, it takes a while to go through them unless you're using something that's like you use a lot of, it's like your favorite, then you're not going to go through them all that quickly. So being able to do that brings the price down so that they're more affordable. Eucalyptus, that's $10.50. Yes, do email me. It's at fiberflooziecrafts@gmail.com. And I would be willing to go down on prices. And that's now the, and here's peppermint. My peppermint is $12. $12 for peppermint for 10 milliliters. I have a Breathe Right. I have the Defense, which is like thieves oil, $17. Lemon, cinnamon bark, clove, eucalyptus, and rosemary. I was looking for my Breathe Right. Tea tree is $17. I have a citrusy for $17. Lemon, grapefruit, sweet orange, and eucalyptus. Citrus is an excellent cleaner. Yeah, I don't see it. There it is. Breathe Easy. $13.50. This is my favorite blend. Eucalyptus, laurel leaf, peppermint, and geranium. Yeah, a necklace with a diffuser? Yes. So I make the bracelets. With the lava beads. Cheryl has the one I used to wear all the time. I make bath salts, and this is what you guys get in your giveaways. But I cannot tell you what the mixture is in any of them because I take all the old bottles and I throw them in a bag with Epsom salts, and I let them sit in there until it gets into the bath salts. And I sell these for $7.50. Then I have 3 of the lavender sugar scrubs left for $9. So this is organic sugar infused with oh, I'm glad you like it, Cheryl. Infused with lavender, and there's some lavender buds in here. So that's what I have in my box right now, but I have a whole lot more in my oil area back in the back. And then this basket that I got out, this is the CBD stuff that's going to be going. Okay, so I put the prices. These are the capsules. So the 12.5 milligram, I have had them at 40. They're going to be 38. That's bottom final. That's it, 38. And the 25s are going to be 58, down from 65. And then the joint cream, which was 46, is 40. The hand and body lotions, these are going to be giveaways. These are 16. And then I have a couple of these which are for tattoo aftercare, but it has an oil in it. And these are 20. So these are stronger than the lotion if you're wanting it for topical treatment. Okay, I just wanted to tell you all that, and let me put it up and then I'll come sit down. Okay. Hey, Maribel. It is. Yeah, Epsom salts is great. It is. So anyway, I'm hoping to get those gone, and then I can start dispersing those other ones out to my girls. And like I said, those lotions, some of those lotions are going to be giveaways too. But if you don't know anything about CBD, and if you're unsure, just look it up and be sure and look. Like for what I'm selling, this is Windy Hill Hemp. Windy as in W-I-N-D-Y. And it is my husband's stepsister, and she's a pharmacist, and it's her brand that she sells. She has a website. You can go on and look at what her prices are and compare them to the ones I just gave you. Okay, Cheryl's interested in those too. It is good stuff and it does work. I just can't use it because I cannot touch or take supplements of any kind that have plant-based things in them. So I can eat the food, which is the fruit of the vine, but I can't touch the plant. Hey, there's Kim, the crafty nomad. Oh, I'm so glad you came in, Kim. So the okay, low battery. Can y'all still hear me, or do I need to put that in? I'm so glad you came by, Kim. Thank you so much. So all plants give off a natural mechanism that is for their immunity, okay? And that's the reason I cannot do the natural plant. Okay, good. Because I'm right in front of the phone, so I'm guessing it's okay. I just put that in for extra insurance because I know people can't always hear me. And I haven't been able to use the regular, did I say that in the beginning? I wasn't able to use the regular camera because I'm too far from the Wi-Fi. Then I wouldn't be in the she shed. So I can't use the CBD and I can't use the essential oils anymore. So anyway, if any of you guys are interested in any of those, like I said, um, I'm going to have to go through and find out what my bottom price is going to be on the essential oils because I based my prices on being lower than everybody else. But that doesn't mean I can't do it lower based on what I paid for them. If you're hearing what I'm saying on that. So just to touch on the diet, it is from this book, What Your Doctor May Not Tell You About Fibromyalgia. And for those who have fibromyalgia, I think I'm going to do a giveaway on this one because I ordered another book and I mistakenly ordered a second one of these. Now this one, the book I originally ordered was the third edition. No, the fourth edition. This one is the third edition. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway on this one. Did you make a boo-boo, Cheryl? Okay, I'm going to go a couple more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to go. The Wi-Fi booster. Well, maybe that's why it's better, because I think I may be on the Wi-Fi, and you notice it didn't break up today. That's nice to know. So my my lives, if I can do them when Mr. Fiber is not here, I will not be pulling down the bandwidth for him, because I would be the only one on it. Well, that's good. I did not know that, Cheryl. I appreciate you telling me that. Because I'm not on cellular right now. I'm on the Wi-Fi, and it's, I think, pretty sure. You're welcome, Lisa. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad everybody was here. Um, Anybody watching back, again, all my information, I usually go back, try to go back on everything and put everything down below afterwards. I hope I remember to do that. I had a tough time doing that when I was in Colorado. Totally forgot that I could copy and paste. Thank you, OMG. I appreciate you being here, Ursula. Y'all have a great day, and don't forget to go to Hurley's Hand Dyed. It's in 30 minutes, and they will be live on their channel, and it's Amber and Donna Hurley. Well, it's Amber McConaughey and Donna Hurley, and they both are very, very talented, very talented. Amber is the one who made my cup, and hang on. This is the giveaway yarn for that video from Donna. It's called Christmas Plaid. So go over and enter that giveaway. And don't forget that I'm doing the Secret Santa also. So anytime I put up a video about the Secret Santa, be sure and comment on that, because I'm going to be picking winners from those two. Okay, love y'all. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad we had no hiccups today. Absolutely. And Denise, don't forget to message me email me on fiberflooziecrafts@gmail.com. Okay, thank you guys. Love you. See you later.